Hey y'all, let's do a video on social media, the power of social media. A lot of people take it for granted. I am one of those people that took social media for granted. I did not take it seriously, especially like in my Vine days, and a lot of people are now gaining like super careers that were on Vine at the same time I was on Vine. So I decided to challenge myself for 2020 to just share my energy and just see where it leads. You know, if it leads nowhere, whatever. I just want to put my energy out there, my knowledge, leave my legacy. You know, a lot of people express to me that I know a lot to not be sharing what I know. And I want to just pour that energy back. The same energy that was poured into me from reading blogs, reading books, talking to people and networking. I just want to share that. So, social media can be a very powerful tool if it is used the correct way. We know that people use it in the wrong ways, but we're not going to focus on that because what are we trying to do? Set goals and achieve them, right? Right. So, what we want to do is use social media to our benefit. How can we do that? How do we do that? Network. It's simple. How I started off, and honestly, I wasn't doing it to be famous. I wasn't doing it to be a superstar, to make money or anything. I just wanted to network with like-minded people. I just wondered if there were people out there that thought like me, and I also wanted to learn about the people who didn't think like me. I'm interested in how the mind works, why people do what they do. My minor was psychology. So I majored in communications with a minor in psychology. AKA, I am a whole people person out here. Like, people is what I do. I love networking, connecting, learning things, even if it's something that I don't agree with. I just like to learn. So, you want to connect with people. And I know that can be very, very scary. At times, I don't like to share things on social media. You know, I share certain things, and a lot of people thought over the years that I shared too much, but I honestly kept there. When I scrolled through my phone, there was a lot of things that I just did not post because I wasn't comfortable with people seeing me, you know, for who I was. We know that this world can be very judgmental. We know that people have different thoughts and opinions, and some people don't come to have a conversation. Some people come to argue and to be hateful and spiteful and bitter. And some people, or that you work with just want to keep tabs on you so that they can use it as ammo against you later. And I'm not for any of that. Like, I don't think that any of that is right, So don't be afraid to, number one, tell your story. There is somebody out there who can relate to you, who is yearning to hear from somebody who thinks like them, who acts like them, who wants to feel like they are normal with, from hearing from somebody that they can connect to. There are a lot of people in this world, and often I feel lonely. Surprise. So some people want to know that they are not alone. I found out in November 2016 that I have PCOS, and I have always had it. And when I came out about it, there were so many women that felt a sigh of relief. That was my way of being naked on the internet. That, who wants to tell their personal business like that? I was embarrassed of that, dealing with that and the struggles of it, and the fact that I look good, right? I look okay. I look like nothing is wrong with me. But on the inside, I feel something totally different. So it's like you're an alien amongst society. So people are looking at you like you look fine. So you don't look sick or anything. You're not losing hair. They don't see that I'm losing weight. They think, oh, you look good. You look great or whatever. But they don't know the struggles at home. So tell your story. Connect with people. Let them know that you are here. Engage. When people comment on and I'm not saying if you have 1,000 comments, comment on every single one of them, but Let people know that you see them, that you hear them. Even if you do it in video form, just to reach out and connect with everybody like I'm doing. Let them know that you're here. Make noise. People are waiting to hear your journey, and nobody can take that from you. Share what you're comfortable with and build from there. And as you get comfortable with other things then that you want to share, let it out. Number 2, hashtags. Hashtags, and I will say descriptions. They go hand in hand. When you are posting on social media, you want to, each post should tell a story. It should ask a question. It should make somebody laugh. It should create engagement, is the best way that I can say. It should provoke people to want to comment on your post. This is how social media shows you in front of, when they see that people are interested in what you're actually saying and doing, they show you more amongst people. So you want to use hashtags. Instagram is a great place for that, as well as Twitter and a couple of other places like Periscope and LinkedIn. You can use hashtags for days. I find, for me, on Facebook, hashtags are not as effective. But if you use the right descriptive words in your post, people can find you still. Also, too, number 3, join groups. Facebook groups are very supportive, depending on what groups you join. I'm not gonna lie. I've had some groups where I've had to just get up out of there. I have encountered some groups where I have just had to get out of there because the energy just wasn't my cup of tea. It just didn't align with my energy. That's the nicest way that I can put that. So I just had to, and there were some groups, and there are some groups that are full of a lot of good energy, inspiration, a lot of support. So you want to find a groups that are a good match for you, and some of them will allow you to display your creativity, your business. They'll allow you to share things. You just never know who you will network with and connect with. That can possibly be a friend, a client, or whatever in the future. So you want to do all of that. You want to tell your story. You want to use hashtags and descriptions. And you want to get in groups. Start a blog. Put your energy out there. Somebody is waiting to hear from you.